As usual, a right hand lifesaver for fast moving motorcyclists and cyclists who may be overtaking you, and observe the 2-second rule, especially here for last minute lane changers, and also because of the fact that when the vehicle in front moves away, it could be hiding a pothole, a diesel spillage, or some other form of poor road service. Right hand lifesaver before committing to the turn and straight into position 2. Check your blind spot, indicate, check your mirror, blind spot again, and move over to position 2. And because we're turning right in this particular clip at the roundabout, we'll just treat it like a right hand turn procedure. And just take note that on this particular roundabout, you don't have to give way to traffic from the right because of the road markings. Staying in position 2 all the way around the roundabout, observing the 2-second rule, and when we come to change lanes, look, signal, mirror check and look. Back into 2, rear observation before you change speed, and off we go. And again, because we're changing lanes here, we will look, signal, mirror and look, just to check for cyclists and motorcyclists that may be coming up on the inside. Aside from giving way to traffic from the right on a roundabout, you should always be prepared to stop but planning to go. It's important to make progress in your motorcycle test to avoid undue hesitation. And when entering changes of speed limits, accelerate firmly up to the speed limit. Again, rear observation before changing speed. The last thing you want to do is risk a rear end shunt because some vehicle driver behind you does not read your signals. And during the latter stages of smooth braking, we'll choose the correct gear. Again, right hand lifesaver for faster moving traffic and vehicles who may want to cut in, turn left at this point, and observe the 2-second rule. Not only because the vehicle in front may hit a pothole, poor road service or diesel spillage, but you don't want to risk sitting in another road user's blind spot. Ask yourself, if I were too close to the vehicle in front at this point, sitting in the other road user's blind spot, what would happen when he turned left here? And the same applies if a road user behind you isn't observing the 2-second rule. Rear observation before you slow down and recheck that they have seen your brake light signals. You do not want to risk a rear end shunt. Again, to avoid a rear end shunt, rear observation before slowing down. We have skid marks on the road at this point denoting it could be a dangerous junction, and ask yourself, what if this bus is hiding another vehicle? If you can't see the driver can't see you, so exercise caution at this point. And do remember to take note of all road markings. For example, we have slow on the road here, so think to yourself, slow it shall be. Otherwise there's a possibility in this left hand bend of running wide. Some examiners require you not to indicate around a parked car, but for the sake of the Northern Ireland test, do look, signal, mirror check and look again before you move out from position 2 to 3. We'll run through the procedure again. Look, signal, mirror, look, and remember to cancel your signal once you move out. Final check back in. Again, look, signal, mirror and look. Remember to cancel the signal. Unless you're misleading other traffic, you may turn right at this point into that junction. Left hand lifesaver this time. Why? Because there could be a cyclist or a motorcyclist coming up on the inside. And again, approaching the junction, you're prepared to stop, but you're planning to go in the name of progress. A final lifesaver when turning left, and off you go. Going straight ahead in the next roundabout, we need to change lanes. Look, signal, mirror, check and look. Why do we change lanes? Because of the secondary signage that get in lane signs and because of the road markings. And as usual, we're prepared to stop, but we're planning to go, looking for a gap. Right hand lifesaver, off we go. And again, exercising caution at this point is that bus hiding another vehicle who could turn across our path, as we discussed earlier. Straight into position 2 and firm acceleration up to the speed limit. Also remember to be mindful of vehicles around you. Here we have a car in front with a foreign plate. Good possibility the vehicle driver is going to be erratic or suddenly change direction at the last minute, so we'll give him plenty of space. Right hand lifesaver before we go. Into 2, observe the 2-second rule, looking for traffic on the roundabout coming from the left. Look, signal, mirror check, look, scan the road service. Into 2, firm acceleration up to the speed limit, which in this case is 45 miles an hour. Maintain the 2-second rule at all times. If a vehicle encroaches on that from lane 2 into lane 1, check your mirrors, reduce your speed and drop back to maintain that 2-second rule. Once again, remember to maintain the 2-second rule. Should a vehicle pull out in front of you, check your mirrors, consider giving a brake light signal before you reduce your speed, and maintain the 2-second rule. And remember, prepared to stop but planning to go. Right hand lifesaver for faster moving traffic. Onto the roundabout, observing the 2-second rule. Look, signal, mirror and look. Keep the signal going on until you exit the roundabout. Into 2, firm acceleration up the speed limit. And do remember that it is prepared to stop but planning to go. The last thing you want to do is cause another vehicle to brake or swerve on a roundabout. So if there's traffic on the roundabout, check your mirrors, slow down, and just wait. And as a precautionary note, be very wary of sitting parallel with a vehicle on a roundabout. You do not want to sit in that vehicle user's blind spot. Turning left in this particular clip, we'll start off with a right hand lifesaver, simply because there may be impatient drivers in lane 2 who may want to cut into lane 1 in front of us and turn left at this next exit. It can happen easily at roundabouts, junctions and on motorway slip roads, so be very, very wary.